Hello, maayong gabi sa inyong tanan. And welcome to Turbo Time. My name is Lindy and welcome back, my Potensyano.
Yes, finally, I'm back. Hello, everyone. And talaga na-miss ko kayong lahat.
Yeah, we missed you too, talaga.
Yes.
So,
yep.
ikaw muna.
Ikaw muna.
ikaw yung
Nako, alam mo.
matagal na
Oo
hindi
nga,
nag-TV
na-miss
eh.
namin kayo. And again, thank you to Signal Channel 6, Radyo 5, and obviously tayo ay live streaming, no? Sa Facebook at saka dito sa ating
1PH.
1PH.
On YouTube, but you have to subscribe muna.
Yes.
Okay.
So talagang napakaganda ng ating ngayon show. And alam nyo, may live guest tayo kaya nawawala ang aming co-host ngayon. Ang
nga.
triple co-host. Yan si Tribs, Raymond Tribs. Oo.
So, if you have any questions po, may mga katanungan kayo, please text us sa 0917-573-1538.
Yes. So again, ulitin natin 0917-573-1538. Okay?
Galing ng
Yan ang
memory
ating
mo,
text
ah.
line. Okay? So let's go right away kasi napakaganda ng ating show at kailangan nating malaman kaagad
You have to rush,
ang
Mike.
ating ang mga news, national news. And
Yes.
first of all, okay, pinaplano ng Metro Manila Development Authority, MMDA, na muling i-propose ang driver-only ban sa mga sasakyan sa EDSA. Ayon sa Traffic MMDA head na si Bong Nebria, ang ating guest.
Yes,
Okay,
Susie.
plano nilang ipresenta na ulit ang High Occupancy Vehicle or HOV scheme sa Metro Manila Council. At ito ay dahil daw ito ang solusyon na nakikita nila upang maibsan ang traffic sa EDSA. Dagdag pa niya, hindi naman daw nila sinasabi sa mga motorista na iwanan ang kanilang mga sasakyan. Pero sa alternative routes daw sila dumaan dahil gusto nila doong ibigay ang EDSA sa mga sasakyan na may high occupancy. Sinuspindi rin ng MMDA ang pag-i-implement nito noong August na nakaraang taon dahil naglabas ng resolusyon ang Senate upang ipatigil ito. Mamaya ay makakausap natin live si MMDA Traffic Head Bong Nebria. Ipaliwanag pa niya ang tungkol dito sa iba-ibang issue na ang dami na namin nalaman. Kaya kung kayo ay may tanong at sa ating guest, mag-comment lang sa ating Facebook at YouTube live stream or doon sa ating text line na binigay at paparating natin sa kanya sa 0917-573-1538. So ano sa tingin mo, Lindy? Itong ating ang dami nagko-complain, ang daming mayroon pang medyo
Yes, may mga violent reactions na nga sa I'm sure Chief Bong is used to that, and
Yes.
I'm sure they will do their best to make it a successful endeavor.
Oo,
Especially
so-
for EDSA, which is really hell place talaga.
Kaya sinabi ko nga before, ako kumuha na ako ng motorsiklo kasi talaga madalas ako mag-isa nagmamaneho. Kaya ako ay sana ang motorsiklo naman ay pwede pa. So tingnan natin mamaya dyan. Okay.
Pwedeng motorsiklo mo.
Oo nga kung pwede motorsiklo.
Di ba? Okay, sa next news naman natin, obligado na ang mga public transportation terminals na magbigay ng libreng internet at mas maayos na restrooms para sa mga commuters. Ito ay ayon sa isinapublikong batas ng Official Gazette, ang Republic Act 11311. Sisiguraduhin daw ng Department of Information and Communication Technology or DICT sa tulong ng Department of Transportation or DOTR na may libreng internet sa mga transportation terminals, stations, stops, rest areas at pati na rin ang mga ruro.
Oo.
Diba? Ayon din sa batas na ito, dapat ay hindi bababa sa isang lactation station ang isang terminal kung saan pwedeng magpa-breastfeed ang mga ina.
Wow.
Pati ang libre at mas malinis na restrooms ay kasama sa batas na ito. Ipapakita lamang daw ng mga pasahero ang binayaran nilang ticket para magamit nila ang libreng sanitary facilities.
Okay.
You know what? This is really about time.
Yes.
Because, ilang percent of our lives, our daily lives, we spend on the road,
Yes.
on our cars, commuting especially.
And alam mo, hindi lang tayo may cars pa and everything, pero ano pa yung mga tao na nag-aasa lang sa mass transport. And dahil dyan sa mass transport, obviously kailangan natin ng lahat ng facilities na magaganda na kakasabi lang natin dito. Yung ating para sa mga nagbe-breastfeed na mga bagong may bagong anak, At the same time, already importante obviously yung internet to be online, to be always on call, and yan ay napakaganda rin na ang ginawa ng ating gobyerno.
Yes, that's kudos yan. Kudos to them, to our government, because it's about time.
Okay, so ngayon, tingnan naman natin ngayon, mukhang meron naman tayong bagong news naman, nag-ocular inspection si outgoing Congressman Winston Castelo sa training facility ng Angkas sa Taguig bilang parte ng preparations para sa 6-month pilot run na ibinigay ng Department of Transportation o DOTR sa app-based motorcycle service. Ipinakita ng isang Angkas rider kay Congressman Castelo ang step-by-step passenger safety briefing. Bilang isang ordinaryong pasahero, binigyan siya ng Angkas rider ng head cap at face mask na ibinigay ng libre sa mga pasahero ng Angkas, at pinakitaan din ni Castelo ng rider ng isang leaflet kung saan nakasaad ang mga safety reminders. Na-impress si Castelo sa reflectorized vest na may handle straps pa kung saan pwedeng humawak ang mga pasahero habang nakasakay sa motorsiklo. Ayon kay Angkas Public Affairs and Regulatory Head George Royeca, meron ding transparent pocket ang mga vest na ito kung saan nakalagay ang mga identification cards ng mga riders. Nakaprint din ang official number ng rider sa likod at harap ng vest. Ayon kay Castelo, pasado daw sa kanya sa safety, hygiene at convenience ng mga pasahero. At gagawa daw siya ng ordinansya sa Quezon City kung saan ay ma-institutionalize at magiging legal ang Angkas para mapakinabangan din daw ng mga tao ng Quezon City. Hindi naman daw magiging conflict sa pinopropose ng motorcycle bill ang pinapasa niyang ordinansya, at kung sakaling hindi pumasa sa Kongreso ang pilot run ng Angkas, meron daw itong lugar sa Quezon City. So ayan, napakaganda. At mukhang kung hindi national pala, ay Quezon City is willing to adopt ito.
I know, and I like the continuous good news.
Good, that's
Especially with
true.
this one. Kasi alam mo, ang dami na talagang motorcycles, dumadami na rin.
In fact, yung sister natin, nag-aangkas parati yan. And kaya talagang siya ay very much happy na meron na bumalik na ulit ang Angkas. Kasi alam mo, Lindy, hindi lang yung nangyayari kasi nung nawala ang Angkas, hindi naman nawala yung mga riders na colorum na tinatawag natin. And ito, habal-habal nga ang tawag nila dyan. And ito, finally, meron tayong legal na grupo na Angkas na with safety in their minds. At the same time, talagang madaling mahanap kung merong nagka-problema.
Yeah, safety is really an issue here. Lalo na sa mga motorsiklo, Mike. Kasi alam mo naman, ang daming casualties niyan every day.
Every day, yes. Talagang
the statistics are so high, too high in fact to take in.
Yes.
So I'm glad it's here, and they have to take it seriously talaga ang safety issues ng motorcycles.
And hindi lang yan dito sa Manila, all over the Philippines, talagang napakalaking problema.
Especially sa Cebu.
Yes, hopefully we will see already other cities all over the country to adopt itong safety record ng Angkas. Okay? Okay.
So, eto, ating prompter, ang bilis
Oo nga. Para sa mga nagpaparenew ng kanilang mga lisensya.
Pero walang oras tuwing weekdays, hindi nyo na kailangan gumamit ng inyong mga leave or umabsent sa trabaho. Kasi inanunsyo ng Land Transportation Office or LTO na pwede nang magpa-renew ng kanilang mga driver's licenses na nasa mga malls. It's nationwide already.
Yes, okay.
Tuwing Sabado. So, tuwing Sabado, pwede na kayo mag-renew. Maaari ring mag-apply ng student permits. Ito ay magsisimula ngayong buwan. Para iwas penalty, pwede na rin magpa-renew ng lisensya 2 buwan bago ang expiration
that's
nito.
good. Yeah.
Pwede na rin
mag-set?
hindi na pwede mag-absent ng appointment
Oo.
to make your appointments, di ba?
Yes,
So, yun,
Hindi, at saka merong appointment na pwede kang gawin, itong tinatawag na personal appointment scheduling system or PAS.
Na nasa website ng LTO.
Okay. Alam mo, ang maganda
Another
dito.
good news.
Yes. Ang maganda dito, Lindy, is kung ikaw usually meron kang di ba, nagtatrabaho ka during the weekday. Talagang wala kang time para mag-renew ng lisensya
Wala
mo
talaga,
kasi
8 to
8 to 5, tapos pagtapos mo ng 5, sirado na rin ang LTO.
Yes.
So all of a sudden, they came up with this system na pwedeng Saturday ay bukas at mag-renew. Ngayon, looks like hindi na mawawalaan ng holiday ang mga pamilya.
Yes.
At sila ngayon ay pwedeng mag-celebrate ng kanilang mga birthday na hindi kailangan pumunta sa LTO.
But don't wait last minute, ha?
Yes.
2 months pa lang bago kayo mag-birthday.
Pwede na.
Paki-renew na po ng mga
Oo.
lisensya para hindi na magsisikipan dun sa
Yes.
LTO office, di ba?
That's true. Okay, so again, kudos to ang dami nangyayari to LTO
Ito,
for doing this.
paalaala sa mga dadaan ng NLEX.
Okay.
Nag-anunsyo ang NLEX ng major repairs sa Bukawi River Bridge. Kaya asahan ang matinding daloy ng traffic sa
Wow.
lugar na yan.
Oo.
Ayon sa NLEX, tatagal ng 3 buwan ang pagre-repair sa tulay at ang stage 1 nito
Oo.
ay kakailanganin ng
Tatlong
buwang partial closure sa
sa
southbound lane.
Wow.
Nagsimula noong Wednesday ang pagre-repair sa Bukawi River Bridge at inaasahang matapos nito ng September 7 ng taon na
tagal.
ito.
Alam mo, kahit wala yung repair na yun, yung road repair, ang traffic na ng ating
Bukawi Bridge
NLEX,
na yan.
no?
Oh, yeah.
So, ito, I think this will again add travel time dito sa NLEX, and I hope alam mo, hindi lang travel time ang na-add, minsan ang daming aksidente rin nangyayari kasi itong mga tao na hindi nagpa-practice ng road safety, nandun sa ang bilis-bilis magmaneho, tuloy pag biglang may nagpreno sa harap, ayan, kadena na, tuloy-tuloy na.
Kasi
Chain
meron
reaction.
tayong, Mike, di ba? 2-second rule?
Dapat at least 2 to 3 second rule.
Second rule
Yes.
From one car to
Yes,
another.
to
So,
another.
wag tumutok.
Yep.
Galit barok.
Oo, so
Diba?
definitely,
Sabi nga nila nun.
ang at sa mga NLEX natin, again, please, try to maintain the 2 to 3 second rule dahil
Yes.
ito talaga ay kailangan na naman dahil meron na naman road repairs dyan hanggang September 7 sa may Bukawi area, sa may Bukawi
months.
River. Okay. And lalo-lalo na yung mga riders rin. Nako, ang mga riders
Meron
natin ng mga
pa, Mike.
kaibigan.
Oh,
Oo. So sa EDSA naman, ito
Isa pa
natin
yan.
next, magkakaroon din ng repair ang Manila Water ng isang defective valve dito sa Shaw Boulevard. Nako, nangyayari na po. Nagsimula ito kagabi ng 11 p.m. hanggang bukas, June 23 ng 4 a.m. At itutuloy ito sa susunod na Biyernes, June 28 hanggang sa Linggo, June 30. Ang repair daw na ito ay para ma-address ang water supply availability. So looks like, nako Lindy,
A little inconvenience, but it's for a good cause.
yes, so definitely dahil kung talagang it will help yung water pressure natin dito sa Metro Manila, why not? But obviously yung inconvenience again, this is a major intersection and this is something na talagang I'm sure I think kamuti na tayo mabiktima rin kanina. Buti na lang on time on time tayo dumating.
Oo nga. Saka so yung mga hot-headed drivers dyan, wag ma-road rage kasi
Yes.
may reason bakit nagkaka-traffic because of a defective water valve. So that they have to fix. So, konting na lang po. Konting
Tiyaga.
tiyaga and a little patience.
Okay. Okay, so now we go to our close to our hearts and
And
ito
to
yung
mine.
motorsports news. So bibigay ko muna kayo kay Lindy dahil si Lindy ang magandang boses. Ito Lindy.
Tingnan mo naman ito, si Mike talaga.
Oo,
Binigay
yan
ko
ang
sa
kailangan
akin
tingnan mo.
Okay,
Oo,
all of
okay.
Don Pastor's hard work, perseverance, and at times, heartache
Oo.
over the last 2 seasons in T82 Asia Series is finally paid off by switching to a new car, new team, and new co-driver. Since the curtain racer in Malaysia, the Filipino driver was able to win his very first race over the weekend at the Buriram International Circuit.
Oh,
So
okay.
yun, right?
Oo,
Galing
nako.
yan. It's been so frustrating on Don Pastor's
Yes. Career?
racing
Oo,
career. Kasi ang alam ko, he was in the States for quite a while and he's trying to make a life there. Pero I don't know, once you're a racer, talagang hindi mawawala yan. Saka I think he has very good support from his family as well. So bumalik siya dito at itinuloy niya ang kanyang racing career. sa
Okay.
Pilipinas.
So again, very happy to note that we have another driver, a Filipino driver there, na si Don Pastor, doing well in the TA2 series, Super Series. Okay, let's hope he does well up to the end of
Ano
the
yung
series.
TA2 Super Series, Mike? I mean, just
Okay.
for the
Parang
sake of
Trans-Am
our...
2 yun. That's a Trans-Am 2 na series
Supercar.
na they say na mayroong mga V8 engines and they have fiberglass bodies on top of yung mga tube frame na medyo pare-pareho sila. Pero ang
guzzler
pinagkakaiba na lang yan, yung mga nasa taas na lang na body. Minsan mayroong Camaro, may Mustang, may iba-ibang klase. And they patterned it after doon sa Amerika. No? And they bring it here in Southeast Asia.
Galing.
So hopefully, ayan, si Don is doing well. Okay, second
good.
sa Thailand TA2 Super Series. Pero nandun siya sa taas.
Oh, no?
So,
Congratulations, Don.
we have to get Don sometime here.
Yes, and more winners.
Okay.
From one family to another, ito naman, the Antons win
Yes.
1 and 2 in the autocross. Yan.
Okay, and I give you again, Lindy.
Mark Young's Yokohama's 14-year-old racing prodigy, Inigo Anton, gifted his dad with an overall champion trophy
Yan,
during
and,
the fifth
father and
round
son.
of the Philippine Autocross Championship Series held at May Kawayan, Bulacan last weekend. The young Anton prevailed over all racers, including his champion dad, Carlos Anton, who is currently leading in the championship series. And boy, this boy grew up racing and he is racing better than his dad.
And he's only 14 years old. Ha?
Wala
Can
pang
you imagine?
lisensya. Wala pang
14
lisensya
years
to
old,
drive.
wala pang lisensya. Pero kaya nga, doon lang siya nagmamaneho sa loob ng racetrack.
Correct,
But
correct.
I think this is really an exciting time dahil he's a really racing phenom, no? That
Yes.
we have right now. Hindi nangyayari to every time. Okay, so now, after the Anton family, we also have naman itong Riveras na ating yung mga kaibigan. Nandyan si Estefano Rivera
si Milo,
at saka si
magkapatid.
Milo Rivera, magkapatid. Nag 1 and 2 na naman sa slaloms.
Grabe.
Pero this time, ang nanalo hindi ang defending champion naman na si Milo, kundi ang younger brother na si Stefano.
Stefano.
And ito, napakaganda nang nangyari dahil alam mo, si Milo is already parang retired dyan sa slaloms, but then he had to help yung kanyang brother na who's facing stiff competition.
Yeah.
So he had to be there na parang maging buffer between him at saka the rest of the field. At tuloy, yon ang ginawa eksakto. Nag-second place si Milo at na-push niya si Stefano in his last few races, few runs na maging number 1 doon sa same car na ginamit nila. And ito ay napakaganda for this racing family and just shows you that talagang nandyan na sila. And the next one, may namadali na tayo. Ang Toyota wins ang Le Mans 24 hours. Yes,
Le Mans.
congratulations. But ito, we have the car number 8 and yan, makikita natin talaga sila ay napakagaling na kotse.
Wow.
At sila hindi masarap madali makapanalo ng 24 hours, Lindy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nakakahilo kaya yun. Ikot lang. It's at the Gazoo Racing,
Yes,
no?
and yan ang nanalo si Fernando Alonso. Okay?
Woohoo!
And kasama niya
Idol
2 other
natin.
drivers. Okay? Nandyan si Nakajima at saka ang isa pang driver na, nakalimutan natin. But definitely, congratulations to Toyota
The
for
Toyota
winning the
team.
24 hours race.
Yan.
And 1 and 2 rin sila dyan. And twice na nila na pinanalo ni Alonso at saka ng Toyota yan consecutively. Okay.
Galing.
Sige.
Ito
So,
naman sa trivia question. What do you put up before changing the tires?
yes, so ito,
Okay.
you will get to know the answer nito later on when we give you the DIY on how to change your tires. Okay?
Oo. Ano
So,
muna ilalagay bago kayo magpalit ng
Ng
inyong mga
gulong.
gulong,
Oo.
ng mga flat tires?
So, counting tip, kailangan asikasuhin nyo muna ang safety ninyo at saka safety ng mga tao sa kalye.
Oo.
At hindi kayo magpapalit kaagad ng inyong gulong.
At saka isa pang tip.
Okay.
Triangle siya.
Okay, triangle siya. Naku,
Di ba, wait,
mukhang
ganun?
lahat na sinabi mo na, Lindy.
Sure, makuha nyo na yan,
Oo nga.
ano?
Pag hindi pala nakuha yan. Okay, anyway, so survey question for today. May balak na naman i-ban ang single occupant or driver-only car sa EDSA. Agree ba kayo dyan o hindi? Nako, ang dami na ang alam ko na yata kung ano mananalo dito. Dito pa lang sa aming mga sa aming Facebook at saka sa aming mga 10X. Ay nako, ang dami ng mga nagsasabing hindi
very
yata sila
opinionated
pabor.
people out there, and I think Sir Bong has to, Chief Bong has to hear this. I'm sure
Yes,
if you're not
definitely.
sick and tired of listening, of hearing all of that. So, eto na naman.
Sige, so bago muna tayo umalis, may babatiin tayo ang mga nagte-text na si Boy Ladres sa Samal Island, sa Davao del Norte.
Uy,
Nanonood siya ngayon. Nako,
nanonood.
thank you, Boy. And sana hindi kayo magka-traffic dyan kagaya ng aming traffic dito. Okay. So,
Okay, sa aming pagbabalik, makakasama natin si MMDA Traffic Head Bong Nebriha upang sagutin kung kaya nga bang bumiyahe ng 5 minuto simulang
Wow.
Cubao hanggang Makati. So si Mike lang yata makakagawa nun. So stay tuned dito sa Turbo Time.
Ang programang tumatalakay sa buhay ng mga bagong bayani, sumasalamin sa tunay na karanasan ng mga manggagawang Pinoy sa ibayong dagat. Ang boses ng mga OFW sa radyo. Samahan si Maricel Halili tuwing linggo, alas 2 hanggang alas 3 ng hapon. Ibayong Pinoy sa Radyo 5 at 1PH sa Signal Channel 6.
Anumang ikot ng bola, anumang hampas ng raketa, anuman dapat pag-usapan ukol sa mga pinaka-pinag-uusapang atleta. Lahat ng matitinding detalye, anggulo, drama sa loob at labas ng laro. Ihahatid na ng matikang sportscaster Ron De Los Reyes. Aksyon Sports. Tuwing linggo, alas 12 hanggang alas 2 ng hapon. Hanep, angas, tikas. Aksyon Sports. Sa Radyo 5, 92.3 News FM.
okay, so pagbabalik natin dito sa Turbo Time, thank you, Signal Channel 6. Nandito naman tayo, Radyo 5, 92.3 News FM, sa Facebook, at saka obviously sa YouTube, nandyan lahat tayo.
Sa 1PH, but you have to subscribe, okay? So,
Oo.
ating text line naman, 0917-573-1538.
Okay, so please, mag-text na kayo dahil ito na ang ating napakagaling na guest na ang daming very alam mo, talagang ako nasasaya na ako na napagbigyan tayo ng
Yes,
ating guest
actually.
ngayon.
And a little introduction, kasi I'm sure most of you out there, you didn't know na si Sir Bong Nebriha isang PMA graduate ng 1991, and he's also, well, I'm sure you know this, na siya yung former commander of the MMDA's Task Force Special Operations, and now he's EDSA's traffic chief. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Sir Bong Nebriha.
Sir Mike, Ma'am Lady, magandang gabi at magandang gabi po sa lahat ng taga-subaybay ng Turbo Time.
Yes,
Welcome,
nako, Sir
sir.
Bong. Nako, thank you. Welcome dito sa Turbo Time.
It's a pleasure.
Alam ko, ang dami ko na napapanood kayo ilang beses na sa TV. And parating
Yes.
napaka-controversial ng ating mga topics. And lalo-lalo na dito sa ating first topic of the day.
Yes.
No? Oo. And ito ang tungkol sa driver-only ban dito sa EDSA. Nako, kailangan ito ba parang i-implement na naman natin ng MMDA?
Well, Mike, last year we tried to introduce this. This is a policy that was handed down to us by the Metro Manila Council. We call this the high occupancy vehicle policy. So this is basically banning yung driver only on EDSA. Hindi po yung single yung driver only.
Oh, driver
so
only.
baka hindi po marital status to. Anyway, so we tried to we have the numbers to prove that this might work in the volume reduction ng MMDA. Kasi 85% of the volume on EDSA are private vehicles, no? And 70% of that 85% are driver only. So, makikita niyo po yan. Very, very significant numbers yan. Tumayo ka lang sa isang footbridge, bilangin mo yung mga kotse na driver lang talaga nagmamaneho. Napakarami po niyan. So, we decided na, sige, let's come up with this policy, then we will put them hindi to whole day. So, we're not asking the motorists to ditch their vehicles at home and take the mass public transport. But then again, ang sabi namin, we will banning you from 6 to 9 in the morning, then 6 to 9 in the evening. Rush hours lang. So, not the whole day, rush hours lang. So, I think we made that clear. And sabi namin, gamitin yung alternate routes, that is it could be C5 or the mabuhay lanes in the west corridor of EDSA. So we tried to dry run the policy, and we did. First day pa lang, pinigilan na po kami ng Senado through a Senate resolution asking us to discontinue the policy. So then again, we tried to continue the dry run in a sense na we just wanted to get the numbers. Can we get the numbers that we want? No. Unfortunately, one of the challenges that we faced during that time, yung mga tinted vehicles. Kasi wala naman po kaming infrared or body heat signature guns na could detect how many occupants are in the car. So we were limited by plain sight. Kung ano yung makita namin, yun yung mahuhuli namin. But that also will create injustice dun sa mahuhuli namin dahil yung iba hindi namin nahuhuli because they're tinted. So we asked LTO then, can you come up with a tint regulation? I think they have. So it's just a matter of publication and disseminating it to the motorists na meron na tayong tint regulation. It will be coming out soon. So with that, sabi namin, then we can implement this already. We can get the apprehension that we want dahil wala ng tinted vehicles if this regulation will come out. So then again, sinabihan kami ng Senate to discontinue this and assure na there will be a public consultation. So I think we could come up with one before we come up with this policy again. So then isa also sa mga requirements is that continue your study on this. So I think we could also comply with that. But then again, MMDA is not the policy making body. It's the Metro Manila Council. Alam naman po natin sa Metro Manila Council, it's composed of the 17 mayors, then one vice mayor league and one councilor league and the chairman. So 20 po yan na voting members. So alam natin may mga bagong mayors na I think 7 of them out of the 17 are bago. So uupo yan. So we will try to repropose this one. So parang HOV on steroids na to. Parang HOV2
HOV
So talagang we would like to to make sure na we have covered all the holes na hindi namin natugunan noon so that we could implement it. Then again, syempre just like before, marami rin naman nagreklamo. Bakit nyo kami sinisingle out? Kami lang actually maraming hugot na lumabas diyan So yung single only But then again, yun nga ang gusto lang naman namin is magkaroon tayo ng volume reduction. Ang sabi namin, may oras lang. So kung itong HOV2 may oras pa rin, that is something that we need to wait and see kasi titignan natin if we can do it the whole day. And then again, unlike before na we're promoting yung alternate routes na pumunta kayo dito kayo dumaan, ganyan. Now we're promoting carpooling. So ang carpooling kasi maraming ways so meron kaming sinasabi na barkada carpooling. Ibig sabihin, magkakaibigan kayo, you work in the same place, why not just carpool? Kung 5 kayo, 4 kayo, that will do. Lahat kayo may kotse. So, 1 out of 4 na lang ang bumabiyahe on the road. So, that's one. Meron naman yung community-based. Ibig sabihin, pare-pareho kayo ng village na tinitirahan and you're also going on the same direction. Then baka pwede kayo mag-carpool. There's also a work-based, magkaka-opisina kayo, even baliktad naman ng community-based work-based, magkakasama kayo sa opisina, magkakaiba kayo ng pinanggagalingan, maybe you can meet one place and go to your work together. So, and then also meron yung kapamilya-based. Ibig sabihin, magkakamag-anak kayo, mommy, daddy, 2 anak, who are all working in Makati, huwag na kayo magdala ng kanya-kanyang sasakyan, mag-carpool na lang kayo. So, there are a lot of ways to do the carpooling. Yun nga yung ipropromote namin with this HOV2.
Oh.
No? So, panibagong So, that's why with the carpooling, we might get away with the time.
Okay.
But still in the planning process. So, wala na tayong time. It's a whole day. For example, 7 to 8, bawal kay SEDSA kung mag-isa ka. But we're promoting carpooling. So, I think that's a new twist in this policy. Then again, in all policies, lahat yan may birth pains And
Yes,
part of the birth
definitely.
pains, yung
yeah.
absorption ng ng mga commuters ng mga motorista natin before na receive namin ng mga comments yan is you're anti-poor. Sabi
Talaga?
namin, parang malayo sa magiging anti-poor ng policy na to.
Oo nga.
Sabi ko, if you have a car, if you paid it in cash, then you're not poor.
You're not
If
poor.
you are doing a monthly amortization or 20 to 30,000, I think
You are
you do
not
not
poor.
belong to that poor category.
Yes.
So, we found out na kaya
Anti-rich na siguro yan.
actually, we found out later na kaya kami anti-poor is that bakit nyo kami sinisingle out we cannot afford a driver. So, because di kami maka-afford, sinisingle out nyo kami, you're anti-poor. So, well, that's has always been one of the contentions in all our policies. Pag naglalabas kami ng policy, anti-poor. So, hindi this is not the first time. So, we're used to it. So, ngayon, ang sa amin lang naman talaga is pagbigyan naman natin ng chance na makausad itong mga polisiya na to because we cannot just come up with a policy and then kukontrahen, then i-injunction, i-TTRO. Sayang kasi yung mga oportunidad na we will miss out. And may nagsasabi nga na iba na bakit yung ba minamadali itong mga polisiya na to? Why not? Kasi ang volume po ng vehicles natin, padami ng padami each day. Nakikita niyo yung car sales, nakikita niyo yung promo dyan, zero
Yep.
down payment and
Yes.
all that. I have nothing against the car manufacturers.
Yes.
Ang inaano ko lang is that ganyan na po talaga ang sistema natin ngayon. Yung paying capability ng ating mga kababayan, even the young professionals can easily buy a car. Kahit sabi mong compact yan, it's still a car. It's still a profile that we see on EDSA or other roads. So, yun yung namin, yun yung pinagtutunan namin ng pansin na kaya namin we need to come up with these policies now because hindi naman pa-decrease ang trend ng new car sales kundi pa taas. Every time tumataas po yan. And hindi naman natin nadadagdagan yung kalsada natin.
Right.
Well, the infrastructures maybe end of this year will come in. Yung NLEX, SLEX connector will already come in by the end of this year.
Yes, okay.
So that will help us. Siguro mga 20% out of EDSA, yung diretso lang. And then another maybe 10% will be reduced from EDSA based dun sa completion ng C5 extension. Kasi yung mga papunta ng Las Piñas and farther south, baka hindi na dumaan ng EDSA, doon na lang dumaan kasi mas convenient na dire-diretso na sila doon. So these are the things that we expect to come in this year. But then again, while waiting, sinasabi namin, sinasabi nila, band-aid solution naman yung ginagawa nyo. True. Yung iba, band-aid solution in a sense na we need to come up with this while waiting for the infrastructures to come in until the time that we see the reduction of volume on EDSA. Because if not, I do not want to say na magiging parking lot ang EDSA because that's one of the things that I promised when I assumed as traffic chief of EDSA. Sabi ko, if ever EDSA will become a parking lot, I will make it as a moving parking lot. At least, di ba?
There's a question here, Chief.
Okay, yes.
Tinatanong nga nila kung exempted ba daw yung mga taxis and mga TNVS on kasi syempre mag-isa lang sila when they go through EDSA, going to these places.
Actually, we have yung even before nung last year na policy, ang sinasabi namin, okay, may pasahero ka, you can travel on EDSA. But once you drop off your passenger,
maghanap ka na ng ibang
you exit
alternative.
immediately, di ba? So it's not a reason na sinasabi din namin sa mga TNBS, lalo na yung mga TNBS riders, yung mga commuters na gumagamit ng TNBS, you do not put your pickup point sa EDSA. Try to come up with a gasoline station or a nearby corner na pwedeng pumasok o lumabas yung ano, yung
Sa mall.
yung yes. So marami naman tayo mga easements na pwedeng pag pick upan. Common places like kasi nga sinabi ko gasoline stations, malls, yun yung ano other than EDSA itself. Or yung mga ilalim ng underpass, pwede yan. Pwede kayo magpa-pick up dyan. No? I mean underpass na mga ilalim ng mga flyovers. I mean.
Flyover.
Yeah.
So, just to clear ho, Colonel Bong, ay ano hong ang HOV2? Will it be na 6 to 9 yung ano, or will it be the whole day? Ano bang pinopropose ngayon dito sa
Well, we're sticking for now with the 6 to 9.
6 to 9.
Pero then again, sabi nga namin, this will be HOV on steroids. So kung pwede namin gawing
i-push the whole day?
push through, no,
Oo.
depending on the ano, why not, di ba? But then again, this will depend on the policy that will be drafted by the Metro Manila Council as a policy making body ng MMDA.
And before, ito pumasa ho sa Metro Manila Council?
Yes.
Oo.
Yes, it was handed out to us. That's why we tried to operationalize it. We came up with an IRR and then tried to dry run. Ano? Kasi sa dry run, every time we come out with the policy, we try to test the numbers that we have or the studies. Ano? Ito ba yung ma-achieve natin? Are we getting the 70%?
Yes.
No? So, kung hindi, what adjustments are we going to make? So, we make adjustments again. So, check again kung ano. So, that's why we're doing the dry run. Kasi mahirap po yung talagang, in every planning, there's really what we call yung, pasensya na po kayo, military ako, fogs of war, kung tawagin.
Okay,
You can
tama
only
ko yun.
plan so much,
Oo.
then something will come up during the implementation that you missed in planning. So, we try to minimize that by coming up with these dry runs.
Alam nyo, ako na-impress rin kasi, okay, kahit ako hindi sa ngayon, ang daming nagte-text na hindi
Yes.
sila sang-ayon
Yes,
dito sa
yes.
single driver na talagang hindi na pwede sa EDSA. But nung nakikita naman namin na 6 to 9 dito sa peak hours ay the ones na pwede nga. So kung maghahatid naman siya ng, sabi mo na, ng kanyang yung boss, yung kanyang
Yes.
alaga, yung
Yes.
sa eskwela, ay
Pwede.
pwede na rin siya muna magpahinga muna somewhere doon.
That's right.
No?
Or
Oo.
go into the alternate routes,
Yes.
which you will be providing.
Yes. So that's why isa sa ginawa namin before we started the dry run, we cleared all the alternate routes. Yung mga bumubuhay lane, 17 po yan. And there is one, I just do not know if everyone knows it, na that runs from Quezon City up to Makati Avenue. So, if you will just memorize those routes, I mean, actually marami na, I'm impressed na marami na rin gumagamit ng mabuhay lanes na yan. We've been promoting that, take these alternate routes. Actually, it runs starting from West Avenue in the north and you will end up in Makati Avenue in the south. And or even extended up to Osmeña Highway and lead to Pasay in the farthest south. So,
Okay.
maraming pwedeng daanan.
Nangyari. Okay, so nako, medyo tayo winawarningan na at meron tayo kailangan gawin na
Break
gap.
muna, gap
Okay,
muna.
so break muna. Napaka-interesting ng ating usapan.
Yes.
Babalik po na naman tayo tungkol dito sa ating traffic sa Metro Manila, and with us again si Colonel Bong Nebriha. So, huwag kayong aalis at maganda na naman ang ating bagong topic naman, ang update natin sa provincial bus system at obviously ang UV Express, no?
Yeah.
Lahat mass transportation, marami tayong tatanungin diyan.
So kung meron kayong mga katanungan,
Oo.
paki-text na lang po sa aming text line, which is
Which is 0917-573 okay, 1538. Okay? 1538.
Sulat ko na.
Okay, so dyan lang po kayo. Babalik kami ang Turbo Time. Thank you, Channel 6, Signal 1PH.
Namnamin ang inyong perfect morning with the Word of God, hatid ng MX3. Isang oras na pagninilay sa salita ng Diyos na aakay at magbibigay liwanag sa inyong buhay espiritual. Sa pamamagitan ni Pastor Peter Tan Chi ng CCF o Christ Commission Fellowship. Samahan niyo kami sa Word of God sa Perfect Morning tuwing linggo, alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga sa Radyo 5, 92.3 News FM para sa buhay na kalugod-lugod sa Diyos.
Dahil hindi kasya ang isang oras, ang Power Play ay 2 oras na. Tunghayan ang lahat ng news and updates sa Philippine sports kasama ang iba't ibang pangalan sa palakasan. Power and Play kasama niyo ako, Noli Iyala, tuwing Sabado mula alas 8 hanggang alas 10 na sa Radyo 5 92.3 News FM.
Welcome back to Turbo Time on Signal Channel 6 and sa Radio 92.3 News FM, Facebook 1PH Radio 5 92.3 News FM, and on YouTube 1PH. Please subscribe. And our text line?
0917-573-1538. Okay, so siguro save nyo na yan. Okay, so kasama pa rin natin dito ang ating napakakisig na MMDA TF Chief. Ayan ay none other than si Bong Nebriha. Okay? So balik tayo, Colonel, and ito nalaman na natin itong ating HOV scheme at maraming mga galit na galit tungkol dyan. Pero ako mismo naiintindihan ko na kailangan natin bigyan ng solusyon ng traffic. Pero ito, meron pa rin tayong bagong topic naman. Punta tayo dito. At ito ba, itutuloy ba ng Supreme Court ang deliberation dito sa pending petitions against the provincial bus ban?
They need to, because there were prayers and petitions that were submitted to them. Actually, 3 at Supreme Court. One by Ako Bicol, then another one by Congressman Salceda, and lately yung Bayan muna. So, kailangan po dinigin yan. So, I just do not know if they will compile all the 3 petitions into one and will be heard as one. Iniintay pa po namin yung ng abiso ng Korte Suprema on our defense, kung paano namin didepensahan yan. Then again, but there's also one which is being heard right now, yung sa QCRTC. So, I think yung mga complainants have already filed or yung presented their witnesses on this. So this is something na we need to hold back yung mga, especially discussing the merits of the case, kasi nandyan na po yung merits of this policy, kasi nga nandyan na po yung dinidinig na po yung kaso. But then again, on our part, wala po kaming natatanggap na resolution prohibiting us from continuing with this. Actually, sir, nasa planning and preparation stage. This is not yet being implemented. Just to make it clear. So ngayon, we are held back into that phase of while waiting, really, we are just continuing with the dialogues of the stakeholders. Yun na lang po ginagawa namin. And we are continuing with the inspections of the interim terminals just to make sure na just in case matuloy ito, ready naman kami to accommodate the city buses and the provincial buses.
Then, Colonel, sisingit lang ako kasi may mga nagtatanong paano ho ba bibigyan ng solusyon ng traffic ng EDSA pag tinanggal natin ang mga provincial buses dito?
Well, I for one, in all the forums that I've attended, ang sinabi ko, ang buses, even yung provincial buses per se, ang buses kasi mga 5% lang yan all the buses, city buses, provincial. Siguro yung mga provincial buses, even less than that. But then again, ang sinasabi namin, hindi naman talaga yung provincial buses lang ang nagpapatraffic. The terminals itself are the traffic generators. Yun po, yun naman ang contention namin even before. So, iba naman yung paningin nila sa paningin namin. And then, so that's why we have the court to decide on this. Dahil, yung contentions na ganon, iba naman sa paningin namin on the traffic generator side. So, we will let the court decide on this kung ano po yung merits ng policy na to.
Yes, at saka alam nyo, ako magdadagdag na rin dito kasi nag-usap nga tayo, we were also with mass transport before, with BLTB ko. And alam nyo ho, bibigyan counting chronological rin yan yung nangyari. In our time, in the 1990s, medyo nabigyan na ho kami ng ordinansya rin before ng MMDA na binaban na nga ho ang mga bus, provincial bus terminals along EDSA. No, so we were given time na ito tatanggalin pero hindi nangyari. And then naging nose in nose out na lang policy.
Yes.
Di nagbigyan kasi nga kagaya namin, we had a big terminal sa Pasay and we weren't causing traffic
That's right.
content in wala nose in nose out
Yeah.
kami. So, but ngayon with all of this volume nga ng traffic that came in, 'di ba? 100,000 plus cars na tayo, no?
Yes.
In a year, 'di ba? So
Actually, 300.
300,000 na ba ako? Kaya mas updated na pala
Yes,
kayo.
300 na po.
And balita ko 1 million ang mga motorsiklo.
Yes, 1.4.
1.4 million.
Sumisikip na
Yes,
talaga.
Talagang
Talaga po,
sumisigip.
talaga po.
And ito, this is something na kailangan talaga medyo mailabas na nga natin ng awareness. Ang problema naman, parang nagkakagulo pa sila dito sa mga sa PITX, dito sa North, di ba? Kung ano ba
Well, yung
nangyayari?
PITX, kaya nga po yung namin, ang plano namin ngayon, for yung mga shortcomings noon, when we opened the PITX, we do not want that to happen now. So, kaya ang advice sa amin ni Sir Jojo Garcia is to implement muna yung sa mga city buses kung pwede para check na natin. With or without the passengers, let them dry run it.
Yes.
Check it out para makita natin kung ano yung mga pagkukulang. Will there be enough? Kailangan ba natin magdagdag or what not? Kailangan natin makita. So that is one of the things that we will try to do to check this out, no, before we implement. If ever na hindi kami mapipigilan ng korte, no, I do not want to sound confident on this dahil syempre that will be bias on my part. So ang sa akin lang, kung mapapa-implement to, we will just try to make sure that we will not make the same mistakes as kung meron man doon sa PITX sa Parañaque.
Oo nga. Nako, talagang ang dami nangyayari nga dito sa atin. And obviously, yung provincial bus, ang isa lang yung parte ng problema.
Yes, oo.
And ngayon, alam naman natin, yung UV Express
Yes.
ay nagkakaproblema rin dahil aside from being P2P, sila nasanay na talaga mag-drop and pick up wherever they want. Talagang ngayon, naging problema na nung gusto nyo na implement na yung tamang prangkisa nila.
Well, actually, yun nga talaga, Mike. Actually, ang nasa prangkisa nila is P2P.
P2P.
Point to point. Alam naman nila yan.
Alam naman
nila yan. Even yung mga provincial buses before, napagbigyan sila na mag-load and unload sa EDSA before. And now, we're trying to implement yung what is stated in their franchise, parang naninibago. No? Parang, bakit and then the commuters are the ones who are bashing us about this na anti-commuter kami, where in fact it's stated there, we're just implementing what is written, di ba? And it's not even us. Nasa LTFRB po yung prangkisa na yan. So ang sa amin lang, once it's handed down to us na okay, hindi na pwede yan, P2P na yan, then that's we will enforce kasi kami naman po yung nasa EDSA. Same thing with UP Express. Pag yan po sinabi ng LTFRB na okay, we will revert back, susundin natin yung prangkisa, P2P yan, then wala kami magagawa kundi i-implement yan, i-enforce yan. Ang naging problema kasi, yung lack of appreciation also on our commuters. Bakit ba tayo may tricycle? Bakit tayo may jeepney? Bakit tayo may UP Express?
May
Bakit tayo may
habal-habal.
city bus? So, ang ano yan, intermodal. Hindi po pwede yung tricycle na maging jeepney. No? Ibig sabihin yan, they are limited by geo fence na hanggang dito lang kayo, no, na dapat yung ruta nyo nandito lang, confined kayo dito. And then katulad kanina, I had this barangay public consultation with one of the TODAs, and they were saying, sir, pwede ba kami dito? Ibalik ko yung tanong sa'yo, nasa prangkisa mo ba yan? Sir, wala po. Bakit ka pupunta dyan? So you're violating your own franchise, di ba?
Yes.
Pag nahuli kita, I'll charge you out of line.
Yes.
No? So yung mga bagay na yun. Kasi parang we have given them a privilege to run a public convenience na sasakyan, and then pag nabigyan mo na, okay, hey, meron na ako, di ba?
Yes.
And then again, after years past, they are violating what they hardly seek for na franchise before, and now they're violating it. Ano? Hindi nila akala na this is only a privilege given to you. It may be taken away from you if we find that you're not following the same thing. Ngayon, kami I think LTFRB is being pressured now by the UB Express operators na bakit nyo kami binabalik na gano'n? Because that's the one that you applied for. Hindi naman namin binigay sa inyo yan basta-basta. In-applyan nyo yan kasi gusto nyo magkaroon ng ano. And now sinasabi namin ganito yung ano nyo, yung prangkisa nyo. Then na-award namin sa inyo. Now you're questioning us. Bakit yun nandun sa prangkisa? So hindi namin maintindihan yung logic behind. Ano? But then again, siyempre kailangan din natin intindihin na kung bakit nagkaganon, because they were given for a time na leeway, but again, sinasabi nga ang intermodal transportation natin hindi pa pwedeng duplication. May jeep tayo dyan, let the jeep handle those passengers. P2P ka, dapat diretso ka. Hindi pa pwedeng porket may pasahero dyan, aagawan mo yung jeep. O yung jeep, aagawan niya yung bus. Diba? So we need to make sure that the intermodality of all this transportation will work in sync, hindi against each one. So, binabalik lang po natin na parang yung UB Express hindi mag-astang jeep or mag-astang bus. Yun lang yun.
Ako meron lang ako bago meron tayong magandang tanong kasi mamaya, alam mo na yun
alam
pero
ko yan.
before ko tanungin yon, meron lang ako before in our time and we saw in other modern countries na talaga ang bus operator talaga is a single bus operator along major thoroughfares na subsidized ng government. For example, Singapore, talagang ang isa lang kanilang operator Singapore Bus Service, and they operate the buses accordingly, and they have double-decker buses, they have hybrid buses, and ang maganda dun sa lahat, bayad sila na hindi according doon sa commission basis kung ilang pasahero sumasakay. Sila bayad 8 to 5 kung ilang oras sila with their bonuses, and they stop only on their station or their bus stops na required. Doon lang bubukas ang pinto. In other areas, hindi bubukas ang pinto. So, I think this is one way na medyo, again, with political will, if we can put EDSA in a single bus operator system with modern buses, double-deckers, aircon, and safe, talagang doon lang sila paparada, doon lang bubukas ang Nako, perfect world.
Well, that's an ideal world for us.
Marami nang magagalit sa atin.
Pero sir, yun nga sinasabi sa inyo, sana we move forward together with all these policies. Kasi, biruin nyo, tayo ng, I think, yung GPS para sa mga buses. With what you're saying, na hindi na sila nagtitrip cutting, hindi na sila kung saan nagbababa. So mamamonitor na natin. And even that, the LTFRB were TRO'd. Yeah. So I was amazed na really that's something for modernizing our transportation and So yun ang nagiging problema. Well, we also understand yung mga provincial operators, there's also a business side to it. So kaya karapatan naman nila, that's the beauty in our democracy. Karapatan din naman nilang magreklamo kung kailangan nila magreklamo. So ang talaga, that's how it is in the Philippines na we move on in a slow pace dahil most often than not, itong mga policies na to that touches on the business, on the comfort zones of the commuters, or the convenience of the motorists. If you touch that, you will hear it in court. So that's what slows us down. But then again, ganun talaga eh.
Sir, maiba naman tayo.
Okay, ayan.
Kaya nga ba ng 5 minuto ang Cubao hanggang Makati? Si Mike lang yata makakagawa na. Diba, sir?
Yes, I know. It's only Mike who can do that. I do not know at what speed. I do not know at
120?
Maybe.
Kasi balita namin, na-quote kayo na hindi pwede.
Yes. Unfortunately, my statement was taken out of context. So they capitalized on the statement that I made that it's mathematically impossible. But that's not the end all and be all of my statement. There was something to it. Kasi kung titignan mo naman, meron tayong speed limit sa EDSA. So when you are restricted by speed limit, then syempre, ang time mo is also restricted on the speed and the distance, right? So, but sabi ko nga, with the pronouncement of the President, on the time that he wants, the travel time that he wants from Cubao to Makati, and the date that he wants it to be implemented. It's more than those numbers. It's more of a pronouncement of hope that, hey, the national government, the president, has already noticed that the traffic on EDSA is very alarming. So we need to do something about it. Then, alam niyo po, yung pronouncement of president, any pronouncement of the president becomes a directive to all the government agencies concerned. Yun nga sinasabi namin na kailangan namin mandohan yan. So, and also, aside from the pronouncement of hope, I also said that it's more of a pronouncement of unity among us. Kasi hindi lang pwede government agencies eh. Then the legislators has also their part to help us out, ano? Well, to draft a law, to pass a bill, that is something that will sustain any policy. Hindi lang yung pang ngayon, but long-lasting, di ba? Na whatever we do now, whatever we pass now, is something that it will be long-term. It will hold until 10 years from now, 20 years from now. And then also, this also parang a call to all motorists, all road users na we need to discipline ourselves. We need to do our part. We need to be responsible road users. So, lahat po ito, yun kasama dun sa pronouncement. Ano? Sabi nga, I heard one interview na sinabi na, nagsilabasan na lahat ng magagaling sa math, ano? Na kinumpute yung, yung distance.
Kaya pa.
Speed and distance and time. So, marami nag-compute niyan. But then again, so, hindi, marami talaga nagsabi na imposible. What ang sinasabi ko po sa inyo, doable and possible. Yeah. But then again, it takes a lot of cooperation and help from everybody. Not only from the government agency. Kahit harangan po namin yan. Kahit bakuran po namin ng EDSA. If, the prominent drivers' misbehaviors will still be there, it will not make a difference. It will not make a difference. Kaya nga sabi namin, napaka-importante ng parte ng mga road users dito because, their discipline is required.
Oo nga. Ayan. Alam niyo po, talagang ang dami mo nagte-text, ang dami nagbibigay ng comments, talagang gustong-gusto nila kayo ay makausap at But definitely, kakaunti na lang oras natin, 4 na minuto na lang. So, tingnan natin muna. Unang-una, ang ating survey question. So, siguro doon sa survey natin, hindi na kailangan tingnan. Mukhang lahat sila hindi pabor. Wala akong nakita. Wala akong nakita na pabor doon sa ating HOV, kahit ba yan HOV2 except siguro ako na dahil ako yung magmomotor na nga. Motor na. Pero kung yung mga tao na hindi marunong magmotor, nako, yun napaka-problema. But definitely marami naman nagsasabi na talagang they still wish yung ating government luck dahil talagang they really want the traffic to be.
It's really hard on our part kasi ang problema talaga kaming sumasalo ng bala dahil it's our mandate Traffic and Transport Management is one of the mandates ng MMDA. So we need to come up with this policy to address the traffic kasi kung if we will just sit on our chairs and dwell on our table sa office, wala po tayong wala po tayong kahihinatnan yan. Ang siguro ang na lang ng mga publiko dito, even though na it's not favorable to them or that this will touch on their comfort zones, at least nakikita nila MMDA is working.
Okay, yes. Okay, so ayan, thank you very much, Colonel Bong. At sana huwag kayong magsawa dahil ang daming mga nanonood, ang daming nagte-text.
As cool as you are, kasi I'm sure marami kayong masosolve na problema.
Alam ko hindi maganda yung nyo trabaho. Hindi masarap yung trabaho.
Nobody envies my job.
Sige. So ayan. Okay, so bigyan natin muna yung sa ating trivia question. Ano yung unang ilalagay? Sa changing ng tires, ang unang gagawin ay first ilalagay ang EWD. Okay, so ang ating may nag-text nga minsan yung ating PA pa na si Sai. Ano daw yung EWD? Okay, yan ay early warning device. So ilalagay natin muna yung before natin mag-change na yung tire. Okay? So hopefully malalaman natin lahat itong ating itsura itsura ng early warning device. Merong pula at may dilaw. Ang pula ang nasa malapit sa kotse. Ang dilaw ay medyo nasa either abante or nasa harap ng kotse. Depende kung nasa ng traffic na manggagaling. Okay?
But may space para
Yes.
may time naman yung kotse
At tandaan nyo, kailangan 2 pieces ng EWD parating nandyan sa kotse ninyo. Kung wala kayo yun, nako, mahuhuli kayo ni Colonel Bong. Ha? Okay, at kailangan na kailangan yan. Okay, so ito naman ang ating extra. Naku, kailangan na tayo magpaalam, Lindy, at 2 minuto na lang.
Oo. Wala na yung he says, she says natin.
Oo
At
nga.
saka,
Next time, oo.
road safety tip natin.
Ibabalik na lang natin yun.
Next week na lang,
Okay,
pagkasama
next
natin
week.
si Tribs.
Yes, yes. Okay. So again, thank you for tuning. Okay,
Yeah,
sa
thank you for
Turbo Time.
tuning in to Turbo Time.
And see you again next Saturday dito lang po sa 1PH Signal Channel 6.
And
Kami ang boses
ng pinagkakaisa
ng Pilipinas.
Bye.
Okay.
Drive safe.
Okay. Thank you.
Tensyon sa pagitan ng Pilipinas at China tumindi.
Sa ating balitang business, presyo ng mga produktong petrolyo posibleng
Mga balitang hindi naidlip sa magdamag at nang gising sa pagsilip ng umaga. Mga balitang nagpapabangon at nagbibigay ng